This is something that just needs to be talked about in without a joking matter. I'm going to put all jokes aside for this video. For those who don't know, a kid in my grade got killed by a hit and run. Now, I didn't know the kid well at all. As a matter of fact, I've never even met him. But I physically have seen him out in public. I've seen him at school. And this whole situation is honestly just terrible. The one thing I do know about Tristan is that he made his own music. And my buddy Mario showed me his music quite a while back, and he's very talented. I'm going to have a section at the end of this video just showing off his music. But the main reason I made this video is I want to apologize to anyone that's close friends, close family, even people that knew him in school. I want to say that I'm sorry that this happened. Absolutely nobody deserves to die like that. If I walked outside and saw my friend laying limp in the road, I don't know how I would ever cope with that. And that's why this hit me especially hard. And I'm very sorry to anyone who's close to him. And for those of you who don't quite know what's going on, I'm going to play the scene that they had on the news for him.
Tonight, just north of the metro in Andover, where police are looking for the driver involved in a hit and run that killed a 17-year-old boy. The boy was hit just before 6:30 tonight in a well-lit residential area. Dylan Wollenhouse is live there tonight with more on what we know. Dylan?
Hey Julie, yeah, just within the last hour, the Anoka County Sheriff's Commander tells us, as you mentioned, a 17-year-old teenager was struck and killed when he was at his friend's home. He stepped outside, they were playing video games together, he stepped outside in the street, and that's when he was struck and killed. Deputies have since cleared the scene out here in Andover, but still tonight, no one has come forward. Now, as you can see, this is not a dark rural road. Several homes line the street where this hit and run happened, and it did around 6:30 this evening. Anoka County Sheriff's Commander says friends of the teen that was hit did hear the crash and the tires screeching outside of the home, but did not see what happened. And deputies also say no other witnesses have come forward. Now, the teen, deputies say, is from Nowthen, Minnesota, about 12 miles from Andover, but both towns are part of the same school district. The key here, that driver who deputies believe knows he or she, in fact, hit someone out here on the street.
There's at least one person out there who knows what happened. You know, the driver is probably scared and feeling guilty and worried about covering their tracks. And I can tell you that people do not get away with this. Whatever you're feeling now is just going to be exponentially worse as time grows.
Now, deputies do believe that there may be some damage to that car that may be difficult to hide. So again, as you heard there from Commander Paul Summer, they're hoping that someone does come forward to give them information about what may have happened here tonight. They do believe, if nobody else, that driver definitely knows what he or she may have, or what may have occurred out here. They are seeking some tips and some information from any witnesses on this street or from anyone, and if you do have that information, they're asking to contact the Anoka County Sheriff's Department. Julie?
All right, so sad. Thank you, Dylan.
To the person who hit Tristan, the fact that you purposely left the area is the single most messed up thing that you could have done. It's extremely selfish. You could have gotten out of the car, tried to help in any way that you possibly could have. Yeah, you might have gotten some jail time, but you gotta live up to your mistakes. And honestly, I hope bad karma does come your way. You absolutely do not deserve to get away with it. If anybody that sees this anywhere in Andover and you know any details about this whole story, let me know, let the Anoka County Sheriff's Department know. Not something that I want to just let fly by, but I wish that I could have met him. The fact that I'm never going to be able to see him again, it's pretty difficult to process that. And I especially am sympathetic for anyone who is friends with him. Family, once again. If anyone was close to him and wants to talk to me about what happened, I'm always open to talk about it. Hopefully everything turns out okay for everyone that was close, and let's try and get whoever did this caught. I want him or her to personally be in court apologizing to this kid's parents. More or less just something I wanted to get off my chest. Rest in peace, Tristan. I never got to know you, but I wish I could. At this point, I would like to play one of his songs. Me and a few of my buddies last night, after we heard about the situation, we just sat outside and listened to his music just over and over and over again. And I'd like to show you guys what this kid can do, because he is very talented, and it sucks to see that he had passed away.
Cigarette overdose, smoke to my throat, got the bloody nose. Still got some hope for the petty hoes, but I'm not ready, yo. Stacking my cash with no worries, bro. You can do you, I got me to be happy. I don't need no romance, I just roll a fatty. I really got no plans, I just smoke on Cali. My old man's been bitching, he's telling me I am not worthy. Fuck what you say, man, I'm sipping a 40. Spend what I make on my music is glory. All of you rappers is corny, I find it real funny that all of you youngins have money. Lucky you never met me face to face. You crooked ass rappers are fake. Look at me stuck to my roots, always blaze. But rap is a passion that pays, so I just keep working, I've been up for days. Sniffing the yaddy, it keeps me away. My ex, she won't text me, she push me away. Got her some roses, a few words I got off my brain. Now I've been stressing my mental. Depression's a bitch, but it's natural. Nah, fuck that. Hey, I'ma flex on a bitch like a rugrat. I'ma piss you the dick, can you catch that? I'ma ride round low in a Cadillac, yeah. Running red lights, no license. Let me get right in. Back to the basement, right in. Lost all respect for the women I'm piping. I'm constantly fighting to be at the top. Posting my records, I'm watching them fly. That's just how it goes if you hear it and rock. Someone go get you a shot. Someone go get some Ciroc. Someone go give me some pot. I do not drink, ooh, okay. Maybe a little, I do not stop until I'm in the hospital. I just keep on laughing, you lames are too comical. Smoking on chronic, it's back to the chronicles. Spirits are high, got good vibes around. Youngins been lying, they look like some clowns. Stress through the day, so I blow by the ounce. First to that cat and I'm looking to pounce. Bounce, yeah, yeah. Bounce, 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 bounce. If it were you in my shoes, you would lose. Reppin' Gucci cause I paid all my dues. Hopped on the scene, almost got in the news. Didn't make it, so I pulled on the booze. Didn't know that I was acting a fool. Winners go win and losers go lose, yeah. Winners gonna win and losers gonna lose. Hey, call me Nemo cause I'm swimming through pussies. The labels could call him a goofy. Two women up in my room, call that a sushi. If you talking about the game, yeah, I'm a newbie. Hey, got your bitch in my room wearing a two-piece, yeah. Take her down, look at her now. Pussy been dripping like fountain. Lanes have been down, I just keep counting. I just keep counting, yeah.